Scientists now believe that the primary biological function of breasts is to make males stupid. I am not the only person who uses his computer mainly for the purpose of diddling with his computer. Eating rice cakes is like chewing on a foam coffee cup, only less filling. We'll try to cooperate fully with the IRS, because, as citizens, we feel a strong patriotic duty not to go to jail. The ultimate camping trip was the Lewis and Clark expedition. I realize that I'm generalizing here, but as is often the case when I generalize, I don't care. The problem with winter sports is that, follow me closely here, they generally take place in winter. Fishing is boring, unless you catch an actual fish, and then it is disgusting. The Internet is the most important single development in the history of human communication since the invention of call waiting. Skiing combines outdoor fun with knocking down trees with your face. Sharks are as tough as those football fans who take their shirts off during games in Chicago in January, only more intelligent. Auto racing is boring except when a car is going at least 172 miles per hour upside down. The only kind of seafood I trust is the fish stick, a totally featureless fish that doesn't have eyeballs or fins. It always rains on tents. Rainstorms will travel thousands of miles, against prevailing winds for the opportunity to rain on a tent. As a child, I was more afraid of tetanus shots than, for example, Dracula. What I look forward to is continued immaturity followed by death. Snowboarding is an activity that is very popular with people who do not feel that regular skiing is lethal enough. Newspaper readership is declining like crazy. In fact, there's a good chance that nobody is reading my column. Never under any circumstances take a sleeping pill and a laxative on the same night. The four building blocks of the universe are fire, water, gravel and vinyl. It is a scientific fact that your body will not absorb cholesterol if you take it from another person's plate. Gravity is a contributing factor in nearly 73% of all accidents involving falling objects. Life is anything that dies when you stomp on it. Camping is nature's way of promoting the motel business. Nobody cares if you can't dance well. Just get up and dance. Escargot is French for fat crawling bag of phlegm. Magnetism, as you recall from physics class, is a powerful force that causes certain items to be attracted to refrigerators. Never assume that the guy understands that you and he have a relationship. In fact, when you get right down to it, almost every explanation man came up with for anything until about 1926 was stupid. You can only be young once, but you can always be immature. Bill Gates is a very rich man today. And do you want to know why? The answer is one word: versions. The Internet, transforming society and shaping the future through chat. The real threat to whales is whaling, which has endangered many whale species. The word user is the word used by the computer professional when they mean idiot. To an adolescent, there is nothing in the world more embarrassing than a parent. Geographically, Ireland is a medium-sized rural island that is slowly but steadily being consumed by sheep. People who want to share their religious views with you almost never want you to share yours with them. The world is full of strange phenomena that cannot be explained by the laws of logic or science. Dennis Rodman is only one example. Although golf was originally restricted to wealthy, overweight Protestants, today it's open to anybody who owns hideous clothing. Have you noticed that whatever sport you're trying to learn, some earnest person is always telling you to keep your knees bent? Thus the metric system did not really catch on in the States, unless you count the increasing popularity of the 9mm bullet. Skiers view snowboarders as a menace. Snowboarders view skiers as Elmer Fudd. It was public art, defined as art that is purchased by experts who are not spending their own personal money. I want a pit crew. I hate the procedure I currently have to go through when I have car problems. The 60s are now considered a historical period, just like the Roman Empire. We journalists make it a point to know very little about an extremely wide variety of topics. This is how we stay objective. The leading cause of death among fashion models is falling through street grades. There is a breed of fashion models who weigh no more than an abridged dictionary. The nuclear generator of brain sludge is television. My problem with chess was that all my pieces wanted to end the game as soon as possible. For me, the worst part of playing golf, by far, has always been hitting the ball. American consumers have no problem with carcinogens, but they will not purchase any product, including floor wax, that has fat in it. I have been a gigantic Rolling Stones fan since approximately the Spanish-American War. If God had wanted us to be concerned for the plight of the toads, He would have made them cute and free. If you have a big enough dictionary, just about everything is a word. The major parties could conduct live human sacrifices on their podiums during prime time, and I doubt that anybody would notice. To better understand why you need a personal computer, let's take a look at the pathetic mess you call your life. Eugene is located in western Oregon, approximately 278 billion miles from anything.